Hi, my dear students. Good morning to all. Welcome back to Maths online class. So, we are continuing up with the chapter Perimeter, Area and Volume. The topic area is covered almost. Now, a small topic from area, that is area of irregular shapes. That means we have studied how to find the area of rectangle and square. If the case it's not rectangle and square, how can we find out the area of other figures? That we are finding the area by plotting the figure on a squared paper. That means we are dividing that shape into small unit squares, and counting the units covers the figure covers will be the area of the given figure. That is how many full squares and how many half squares will make up that figure will give you the area of that figure. We can explain this concept with the help of an example. So, I want to find out the area of this figure. Here, it's not a square or a rectangle. Instead, it's a semicircle. So, how can I find out the area? So, I draw this semicircle on a squared sheet, isn't it? Here we can see different squares. Consider the length of this each side of the square is 1 centimeter. So, we can know if all the sides are 1 centimeter, then the area of this square will be how much? 1 itself, isn't it? You know, area of a square is side into side 1. Here side is 1, so 1 into 1, 1 itself. So, the area of each square is 1. So, if I want to find the area of this shape, just count the number of squares coming in this figure. Here if you notice, you can see it's not completely full squares coming here. So, whatever full squares coming and more than half other, we can consider it as one full square. For example, 1, 2, here these two squares are full. But in this square and here 4, it's not fully covered, but a small portion is left. Here this, out of this square, here this portion is not there. Here this portion, here this, and here this. So that squares also we can consider as full squares. So total how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 squares are there, isn't it? Now, here one small portion is there, here also one small portion is there. That small portion we can avoid because it is less than half. So, we need not consider that. Already that this portion can be considered from these squares. These squares are not full there. So, that can be considered here. So, we are not counting that square. So, what is the area of this square? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, total 6 squares. So, that is the volume. So, the volume of this figure is 6 square. Next example. Here, this is the shape. Here also, we don't know, this doesn't have a perfect shape. So, we can find out the area. How? By finding the number of squares. So, I am first finding the full squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is not having full, but it is more than half. So, I can consider as 16. Now, here one half is there. This all half. So, it makes 70. So, this half and this makes 17. Here, this half and this half makes 18. Now, this small portions, all if we add, we can make it as 1. So, 19. So, approximately, we can say 19 is the area of this figure. That's why I'm saying you this area is and all, we cannot say it's accurate because we cannot completely say this is the area, but to approximately we can say the area of this figure is 19. Next, so that is how you are finding the area of irregular shapes. That means the shapes other than rectangle and square. If you are getting another shapes other than regular rectangle and square, we can find the area using this method. So that's all about area. Next, we can move on to the next concept of the chapter, that is volume. So we completed the concept of area, perimeter, and the last concept, volume. So what is volume? How can we find the volume of different shapes? That we can discuss today. So what do you mean by volume? For example, you have a cardboard box. You are keeping some books inside the cardboard box. According to the size of the cardboard box, you can keep the number of books in it, isn't it? So, how many books you can keep inside the box is the volume of the box. So, what is volume? The space occupied by that object is the volume. Now let us discuss about the unit of volume and how to find the volume of cube. Consider this as a cube of length 1 centimeter. That is, it is having this side 1 centimeter, this length 1 centimeter, and the height also 1 centimeter. So all the faces are equal for a cube. So here all the sides are 1 centimeter. Then we can say the volume of this cube will be 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter, which give you 1 cubic centimeter itself. You know, 1 into 1 is 1 itself. So the volume you can say 1 cubic centimeter, or in short form we write 1 CUCM, that we will read it as 1 cubic centimeter, or simply we can write cubic centimeter. So this is the unit of volume. 1 cubic centimeter is the unit of volume. That is, we are considering the volume of a cube made up of side 1 centimeter. This is the volume of cubic centimeter. Now the unit depends upon the size of the object. If it is of smaller size, you know, we are measuring the length and all in millimeter, centimeter, meter, etc. So according to the shape of the object, the unit also depends. For example, if it is an eraser, we are considering the volume of this eraser. It can be considered in the unit cubic centimeter. But if we are casing sugar crystals, this you have seen sugar crystals, isn't it? If you are considering one such a tiny crystal, its volume can be considered in cubic millimeter. Now, more than weight object, when you consider the volume, it will be in cubic meter. So, what are the units? Cubic millimeter, cubic centimeter, and cubic meter. So, these are the different units of volume. So, now you understood what are the units of volume. According to the size of the object, we are depending upon the unit. If it is a small shape, a small object, we are using millimeter, and if it is medium, we are using centimeter. Now, we can see what is the volume of a cube. You know, a cube is a three-dimensional figure. That is, it is having three dimensions. What are? Length, breadth, and height. Since all the faces of a cube are equal, we can say this length, breadth, and height will be equal. So, all the sides will be, we can name it as side itself. Now, by dividing a cube into small cubes of size 1 centimeter, we can find out the volume by counting the number of cubes in the cube. Now, let's find the volume of this cube by counting the number of small cubes. See, this big cube is divided into many small cubes. So, we can find out the volume of this cube by counting the number of cubes, small cubes in this cube. That is, here you have 1, 2, 3. So, when you see the lengthwise this order, we have here 3 cubes. Here 1, 2, 3. Again here also 3. Then when you see the height, 1, 2, 3. So, what are the dimensions of this cube? Here 3, here 3, and here 3. So, what will be the volume of this cube? 3 into 3 into 3, which gives you 27 cubic centimeter or millimeter, whatever is the unit. Here, since the lengths are not given in centimeter, meter, anything, so we can give any unit. I am giving centimeter. So, 27 cubic centimeter is the unit. How we find out? First, I counted number of cubes here in this lengthwise. 1, 2, 3. Then breadthwise. Again 1, 2, 3. Then height how much? 1, 2, 3. So altogether 3 into 3 into 3 you will get what? 27. Next, what is the volume of this? Here we have lengthwise 1, 2. So here 2. Then 1, 2, 3. So here 3. Then again height wise 1, 2. So what will be the volume? 2 into 3 into 2. What is that? 2 into 3, 6. 6 into 2, 12. So 12 is the volume of this cube. Understood how we are finding? You're first finding out the how many cubes, lengthwise, breadthwise, heightwise, and you're multiplying. Here 2 cubes, here 3 cubes, again here 2 cubes. So multiplying 12. Now here how much? Here 2, here 1, 2, 3. Then here how much? 1, 2, 3, 4. So how much? 2 into 3. 2 into 3, 6. 6 into 4, 24. So 24 is the volume of this cube. So these all are having a perfect cube shape, isn't it? So we can find out the volume by counting in this way. Some cubes are not having this shape. What we will do? For example, see, it's not having a perfect cube shape. So how can we find out? So in this case, we have to count all the cubes separately. So counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 3 cubes are there, isn't it? So in the similar way, here also 3 will be there. So 1, 2, 3. Here 2. So 3 into 2, 6. Now up here 2 cubes are there, isn't it? So 6 plus 2, 8. Here first we consider this cube. So 1, 2, 3. Then here 1, 2. Then here there is, we are not considering the height. We are considering the height as 1. So it's not a cube, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3. Then here 2. So 3 into 2, 6. Height only 1. So 6 into 1, 6 itself. Now 2 cubes are here, isn't it? 1, 2. So 6 plus 2, 8. One more example. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. So like this 4 cubes. Then here how much? 2. So 4 into 2, 8. Or otherwise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 in the down layer. Then upper layer 1, 2. So 8 plus 2, 10. In that order also you can find out the volume. If it's not having a perfect cube shape. Now here you can count the cubes separately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 is the volume. So this we are finding the volume by simply counting the number of cubes in the figure. So we made the shape into different cubes and we are counting number of cubes in the shape, and thus we can get the volume of cube. But this method is not that much accurate. So we need to go for the expression or formula for finding the volume of a cube. Since all the sides of a cube are equal, we can say a volume of a cube is side into side into side. That is, area is length into breadth. Here we have 3 dimensions, and since all the 3 dimensions are equal, length into breadth into height, that means all the dimensions are equal, we can say side into side into side. So the volume of a cube is side into side into side. We can solve some example questions for the volume of cube. So what is volume of a cube? For a cube, all the sides are same. So its length, breadth and height are having same length. So considering all the side as S, what will be the volume? Side into side into side, or otherwise S cube. That you did not study, but what is the volume of a cube? If the side is S, S into S into S, where S is the side. Now we can solve some questions regarding the volume of cube. First question. Here we have a cube of side 15 centimeter. So if one side is 15 centimeter means all the side will be 15 centimeter. So here 15 centimeter, 15 centimeter, 50 centimeter. That is length, breadth and height are 50 centimeters. So what is the volume? Side into side into side. What is it? 15 into 15 into 15. So given side is equal to 15 centimeter. So what is volume? Side into side into side. Side is 15 centimeter. So 15 into 15 into 15 you have 3375 cubic centimeter. That is the volume. Second example, it's a cube of side 5 centimeter. That is all the sides are 5 centimeter. So we can find out the volume. So we have side is equal to 5 centimeter. So volume is side into side into side. So what is side? 5 centimeter. 5 into 5 into 5. 5 into 5 is 25. 25 into 5 is 125 cubic centimeter. So this is how we are finding the volume of a cube. Volume is side into side into side. Last question. Here is we having a cube of side 20 centimeters. So all the sides are 20 centimeters. So what is the volume? Side into side into side. We can find it. So side is equal to, given side equal to 20 centimeter. So volume is side into side into side. What is side? 20. So 20 into 20 into 20. Here we can multiply in easy order. See, 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into 2, 8. So first I wrote 8. Then how many zeros? Here 1 0, here 1 0, here 1 0. So 3 0. So what is the answer? 8000 cubic centimeter is the volume. So let's conclude today's class. Today we discussed on how to find out the area of some irregular shapes and the concept of volume and how to find the volume of a cube. So volume of a cube is side into side into side. Now practice more problems by yourself. Copy down the notes given and attend the test paper. We'll meet with the rest topic of this chapter in the next video. Thank you.